This time on the Quick Speed Shop, we're going to finish up the front end assembly on Project Green Machine. Right now I can start doing some mechanical fitting back together. I had to buy a new AC condenser for this truck. The older one was all mangled and smashed, and because of the saw around here, I couldn't find any good ones in the junkyard. They either had rotted off tubes or the feet were rotted off or any of that. So I bought this on eBay. It's a Taiwanese one, but hopefully it'll work better than a corroded one, I guess. But I did have some fitment issues. Here where the tubing goes through the core support. The core support used to came way up into here, this edge back here, and it hit real bad. And it also hit over here. So I don't know if this core support, if there's different ones for AC and non-AC trucks. I don't think there is. So I'm going to guess that this thing was just made, you know, all wonky. So I trimmed the core support to clear this tube, and got this thing mounted up into here now on new clips and new hardware. So bam, there we go. That's installed. I put the hood latch back on. I got the cable hook back up. Everything's all bolted down. But I snapped the harness back in, back around here behind the core support. Got the grounds landed where they need to be. We got the one AC line hooked up here. I'm about ready to set the radiator in, and the fan shroud and all that. I got a new lower radiator hose here, but I'm missing a clamp. I gotta go find some clamps. And I got a new upper hose to put on over here on top of the engine. Got to put some clips on down here for the inner fenders. I got my light harness here. I got to feed that through the front. And then there's like a battery tray and all that, the bolts over here, and then the airbox bolts over here. I'll get some of the stuff laid out, put the inner fenders back in, and then we can land all this stuff, and it'll pretty much button up the front of this truck. Here we go. I'm going to set in the fan shroud first. I think it's a struggle to get this thing in here for the radiator in there. These are both the used parts out of my 97 F250 heavy duty I had that I jumped out. Oh, hopefully put the radiator in facing the right way. Let's try that again. There we go. Two rubber pads, and the radiator's got feet just set down here in these rubber pads. Now the shroud sits up here on some plastic clips like this. And bolts to the radiator here like so. Bam, look at that, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to put the inner fender in down here now. Got to go up from the outside. Hopefully this will work. Bam. I'll just get screwed along the edge of the fender lip here. There's some 5.5 millimeter headed screws. A couple of screws down here in the core support and a couple of screws in the back. It's going to be kind of hard to see what's going on, so I'm just going to go ahead and screw it in. And you're going to have to trust me, and I'll put the other side in, then both fenders will be good. Then we'll move along to the where is it? To the front of the grill over here. This side, to get the splash shield in, I had to pull the wheel off. I got a jack stand back there, got my jack. I just noticed this truck's been sitting here for 2 months in the driveway. It's sunk in a depression down here in the asphalt. That's kind of a bummer, but anyways, here we go. Got the splash shield here. Let's kind of Rochambeau this thing up into here. Things all nestled back up together here. There we go. I pretty much got it wrestled up in there. I just got to start the screw. Got the back bolt started back here. These two bolt, actually I got to take that out for a second. These two clips go behind the fender, like so. There we go. And the rest of them are on the outside. Zip all the screws in, bolt this down, then we're going to go on to the front end. We'll start putting the headlights and all that back together. Well, I needed a new valance panel here, and I parted out a red 92 F150 a couple years ago, and I saved this whole piece. So what I need is the black plastic below here and the headlights and all that. So here we go. The grill comes right off some screws. Now to get the headlights, to get to the headlights, I got new headlights I'm going to be putting in. There's some clips back here you pull out and pop the headlight out. First I got to get this marker light assembly out. 2 screws up top, which I took out, and I got to take these 2 studs or nuts off the back of here, and this whole system will come apart here now. So I'll get on that with a tool. I'm hoping this comes apart because I think I had it apart before. I must have had it apart before to get it apart like this. There we go. No problem. Okay, then this assembly drops right off here. I need these. Both the other ones are broke in the crash. Now I don't need this red piece here. This can be removed. Got a couple 8mm headed screws. I'll take those 2 out and get rid of this red piece. Alright, to get these headlights out, it looks like there's some kind of a little clip down here, and I've got these kind of like snap ring pliers, sort of. I think I can put them in here and spread these little or break it, one of the 2. Spread that out, then pull this up, I guess. Oh, nuts. Oh, that's not good. That one broke. Nuts. Just kind of what in the world? These things are pretty brittle for some reason. Oh no. Oh, that one came out in pieces. Let's see what the other ones do. Don't come out in pieces. Okay, get those disengaged. That one's intact. Ooh, this guy's rusty. Oh boy. Bam. There we go, there's the headlight. Guy was pretty yellow. I got new fresh ones to put right in here. Headlight from eBay. You can see the difference, one yellow and clear. So I'm going to go ahead and install these. They weren't that much money. I think they were like $40. They're from Taiwan. But they got lamps in them and everything, so it's going to make it easy to see. I'm going to have to get some clips out of the other... Oops. I'm going to get some clips out of the broken original header out of the truck here, because these have all been compromised. I got the one good one. I'm going to slip that one on up here. So I'm going to put this together. I'm going to put the other headlight in. Alright, here we go. I've installed the tabs that mount on here. I left them a little loose so I can adjust this. So I've got a feed on wires. Oh, so nothing gets pinched. Plug the headlights right in. Bam. go. So here we go, bam, look at that. Got some headlight action now. Is my head in the way of the headlights? Where's the other one? Right there, where's that one? Right there, bam. So there we go, we got the header panel in. There's 2 screws on the ends of each side. There's 2 screws here, then there's 2 screws into the lower valence panel. And then this thing will be ready to install. I've got to get a couple of lamps. This one's got a broken turn signal lamp. So once I get that, then I can put the grill in and put the marker lights on, and the whole front end will be assembled. So I'm going to go ahead and flip these around and bolt the sucker down. Alright, so next morning I'm back at it. I've temporarily hooked the battery up. You can see that the hood light's working up here maybe. But I just want to check all my lamps here before I go putting the front end together. So I got the battery on. Let me go check some things out. I hit the headlights. Uh-oh, got a bad marker light here. Oh. I was afraid that lamp was a little goofy. Got that lamp working, got that marker light working. All these guys are working. Low beams are on. Bam. This should be high beams. It seems brighter. I can't tell if it flashed right now, but that's alright. Aha. Bam, look at that. Lights are functional. So I just want to check all the lamps before I put them in. This one had a little bit of a wonky connector on it. Yeah, it's all twisted up. The contact on the lamp is all twisted up. Let me see, I'll replace this lamp. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the marker lights in, put the grill in, and then I'll show you what I did. Alright, bam, look at this. Got the front end all put back together. I was able to use the original grill from the truck. It's a little grungy here and there. These lights are grungy, but free parts, the front end's back together. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a custom bumper for the front of this thing. It's going to be like a ranch hand style bumper. Going to be working on that in a video. Under the hood, I just got to button up a couple things. I got to put the radiator hose, upper radiator hose on, the battery, the air filter, box assembly, and then fill it up with coolant, change oil, and this thing should be ready to run. And I also need to put the exhaust system back on. But in the next video, we're going to be building a custom exhaust system for this truck. So that's it for now. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm putting out new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Hit the bell for the alerts. Tell your friends. And as always, we'll see you right back here at the Quick Speed Shop for more F250 Project Green Machine action.